Yo, we live, man. It took a minute, man, for me to get live, yo. Took a minute for me to get live, y'all. What's happening, man? We gonna be talking about why dudes, why fellas, why men, you know what I'm saying? Why they not going to the clubs no more. Get this joint right, y'all. All right, man. Let's talk about it, man. Why men not going to the clubs no more, y'all? Why they not going? They ain't going. Why they not going, man? Let's just get into it, man. We got a bunch of videos we gonna be reacting to on this live, man. Let's get to it, man.
Please help me out. Do single not go to the club anymore? Because I swear every single man in this bar tonight was married. Every single one who was buying me and my friends drink was married men over the age of 40. And then had the nerve to brag to us and tell us how all men cheat, but still said to us that we should get married. After they made efforts and told us they was married and flirted with us and called us attractive all night and said how they wanted us, they turned around and said, yeah, you know, what you should do to prevent your man cheating on you is communicate. Ask them what they're lacking. So me being me, I said, why not tell them what they're lacking? Oh, we told them they just don't listen. Listen to your man. We can't divorce her because we don't want to lose what we have. You know, I don't want them to take us to the cleaner, so we're just going to stay and cheat and try to find around with the first young girl that says yes. If you don't sign up for this, ladies, you were considered.
Hmm. This shit really getting the fuck on my nerves, yo. Why is this thing not moving, man? Getting annoyed. All right, man. So she's saying 40-year-old men was at the club, however old they was. Niggas is trying to hit. You know what I'm saying? That's why they at the bar in the first place. This what the bar and club is for. The smash and grab. You know what I'm saying? Find a chick, get her a drink, you know what I'm saying? Get her home, chica. You know what I'm saying? Chica. That's it. I don't know what they be thinking. Dudes trying to get to know you at the bar. No, they trying to get to know what you look like, what your size like, so I can bust that ass. You feel me? Ain't no playing with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas trying to bust some ass, man. Chicks be in there acting like they don't know what's really going on. Like, yo, you know what's going on. You think a dude in here is spending money so he can be your friend? Nah, not happening, man. Not happening. And Shorty, she hit stick. You know what I'm saying? Hit stick. Not really that cute. Probably like a four or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hammerhead nose type. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna pop at the club. You know what I'm saying? Dude buy a drink. You know what I mean? Trying to slaughter that thing. You feel me? So, yeah. I don't know why these chicks be acting like they don't know what's going on. You know, gotta understand why we there, why men is there. Some dudes just go with their homies because they homies need a wingman type shit, but most dudes going to knock something down. You know what I'm saying? Like me, when I'm in the bar, I be chilling. You know what I mean? And I don't really go like that, but when I do go, I be chilling. But you know what I mean? If a chick come up to me or whatever, I might talk to her, but you know what I mean, nothing serious. Cause I be chilling. I don't really be doing that when I go out. I'm a chill dude. I used to be a sniper type nigga, but you know what I mean, I didn't fell back. I don't even be doing that, man. I'm grown man shit about business. Gotta watch who I deal with. You know what I'm saying? So just not doing that. But shorty right here is a four. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, she might got a donkey on it, might got wagon type, you know what I'm saying? Might be driving a Wagoneer back there type shit. You know what I mean? So somebody gonna hit her with the spliffer, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Let me play this joke. Let me see if she look like again type shit. Come on, why does she keep moving down?
Leftover woman. You cannot tell me that women who don't
Head
get married and don't
stick.
have children are crazy. You can't convince me of that. I'm sorry. P.S. Older men,
Yeah, nice
young
brown
women don't
skin.
want you unless you're cutting a check.
Skin looks soft
Let's get
type.
this through your head. quickly and professionally.
So, I mean, she doing a whole lot of talking, mumbo jumbo, nonsense type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care what she's saying. I mean, we all know dudes not going to the club. They getting smarter. You know what I'm saying? Dudes know if I go to a club, I'm gonna have to be in here with women that's really not trying to really holler at nobody. They on their phone. They probably on a girls' night. They got dragged out, so they gonna be texting their boyfriend or whoever, Malcolm, Jamal, Johnson, and you know what I mean Joe. They texting or whatever, Chad. You know what I mean? Like they gonna be doing that. So ain't nobody really trying to pull up on them like that at no bar, man. Let's get
If
into the
you're a
next one.
guy, going to a nightclub is pretty much a scam because you're going to pay to get in, you're going to pay for drinks.
Bruh, yo, my man is king of the dome. Like the ball head on the side look like a box on that joint, man. Like I can't even pay attention to the stream, like, cause I'm looking at his head, like, I mean, like the world's biggest head. No cap, like it's crazy, man. World's biggest head, no kizzy nap, man. Like it's a little crazy. I'm trying to get back into my streaming, John. Why is it not letting me move the John over, man? Let me see something. Hold on, y'all. My bad. My bad. All right, let's get back into that, John. Yeah, boy got the biggest head in the world, yo. Like world's biggest head type shit. Like, boy, yo, if he headbutts you, it is a wrap. It's a wrap. If he headbutts you, it is a wrap. Yeah, if he headbutts you, it's a wrap, yo. Let's hear what he's saying now. Come on, nigga.
That is not even a guarantee. Going to a nightclub is pretty much a scam because you're going to pay to get in, you're going to pay for drinks, you're going to pay for food, and all that is not even a guarantee that you're going to get some at the end of the night. It's not all
No
about going
clap
out
at the
to
end either.
get women, but let's be honest, guys. The majority of us will not be going outside with
I
the
said no
prospect of
clap for
potentially
most of you
having a
niggas.
new girl in our bed at the end of the night. So it's just a bad deal overall. And guys,
Listen, he not lying. A lot of y'all gonna go out there and spend, you know what I'm saying, 50, 100, 200, and get no clap at the end. No clap. You know what I'm saying? That's your new name, DJ No Clap. You know what I'm saying? Cause you not gonna be clapping. So like, why is you going out spending $100, 150, knowing you was already popcorn shit back? You know what I'm saying? Broke type, no money type nigga already. You going out to chill with these chicks cause your boy like, yo, let's go out, dog. You know what I mean? Couple chicks from work gonna be there. Bro, you ain't pop her at work. You're not gonna pop her not at work. It's not gonna happen. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? But if you do go out, you need to have a plan, most of
really
y'all.
want to level up. If you're not making any money in the club, you should not be in the club at all.
Bro, he can make money off a head button. You know what I'm saying? Just brick. Boy got Neo head, bro.
Why would I, as a lady, pay $40 to get into the club with 1 hour left? I'm standing out. First of all, this is the type of club where you make a reservation and you get in free. But I guess you're supposed to get there before a certain time, but they didn't specify that you're supposed to get into the club before a certain time. So I'm trying to show the guy my code. The one guy talking about, oh, you got a reservation? This hating other man talking about, that's not good. It's $40. Why would I pay
That's
$40?
40.
Why would I pay $30? Why would I
Cause
pay
you're a four.
$20?
For all of the talk of modern women saying that a man is worthless unless he makes a reservation for a date, she's complaining a
What is she talking about? Why she gotta pay $40? You gotta pay $40 because you don't look that good. You have to pay $40 because you're a four. That's why you have to pay $40, shorty. You're not that good looking. You are average. Actually, she a 4, she below average. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna cap. Like a 4 is definitely below average. You know what I'm saying? Like Shorty got some nice brown skin, no wrinkles, but face on a 4 ball. You know what I'm saying? Not really that pretty. You know what I'm saying? And you expecting too much when you go out. Like nobody really trying to deal with no chick that's expecting that much. You know what I'm saying? And you not even bad. Like, God, man.
I went out last night, and I swear there were so many more women than dudes. The ratio was crazy.
The
I think hearing
ratios
how
do be
guys are
crazy. I
not
can't cap.
dating as much as they used to anymore, but like visually see it was a whole different story. But to be honest, makes sense. Just think about it.
If you ain't get no
Like,
cheeks, bro, what we
so many
talking about,
women
man?
online have been making
Did
videos
you
on
get cheeks?
God
Did you
should not
clap
approach
something?
me no more. Girls be dressing up talking about, I'm not dressing up to look good or get no attention from no guy. I'm doing it for me. They
That'd
say,
be the
I don't go
worst.
to the club to get no man.
Listen,
I
man,
just
when a
go to
chick
hang out
say
with
they
my
dressing up,
friends. Which checks out, because like
when a chick say
90%
they
of the time, I see girls.
when a chick say they dressing up for their friends, yo, that'd be the worst type shit. Like, yo, you're capping, yo. You don't care if your girlfriend's looking at you. You care if another dude is looking at you. So why you over here talking about, oh, I'm dressing up for myself. I'm dressing up for my friends. Like, bro, you're lying, bro. You're lying like a mug. You know what I'm saying? You lying type shit. Cut it out, man. You ain't go through all that trouble picking out a dress, putting on them dumbass spanks to pull your stomach and make you look smaller just so your friends can look at you. You ain't do it for that. You did it so Jamal, Taekwon, Raekwon, you know what I'm saying? Tristan, you know what I'm saying? Could look at you. We know why you did it. Stop capping. And you still look fat.
Shaking ass or throwing ass, it's always on a friend or another girl. And men, we go to the club for, well,
That's because you don't get no hoes.
bitches. And if they're not getting any, they're not going to show up. Like, guys want a return on their investment.
That's a fact, man. We definitely want a return on that investment. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing though, fellas, when you going out expecting stuff too. You know what I'm saying? You gonna put that bread out, it's not really gonna come back if you ain't doing it the right way. Stay within your means. Don't be out there trying to get the 7, 8, 9, 10, and you know you a 4 or 5 nigga yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or 4 or 5 white dudes yourself, whatever. Like you gotta stay within your means, man. If you know you can afford that 4 or 5 chick, you might be a 5, 6 dude and you know that's what's popping tonight. Try to get at it, man. But if you try and shoot for the moon, shoot for the stars, and get the top of the food chain, it ain't gonna work, man. It ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know where you at in the food chain. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your sexual market value. That's a fact, you know. And the people who don't know, you always gonna be left out. Because a lot of women don't know they SMR, you know what I mean? Or SMV. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Sexual market value. They think they 8s, 9s, 10s, 11s, 12s. Shorty, you're a 4. Which is cool. There's some 4s out there that sterile, they know they place. You know what I'm saying? But you got the 4s that think they 12s, and that shit is a dub. When you a 4 and you think you a 12, that shit is gonna be a dub every time, yo. Nobody trying to be overpaying for something, man. That ain't worth it. I'm not paying the price of a Kim K or a Beyonce for a motherfucking 4. A 4 for 4 Wendy's meal. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying, fellas? You shouldn't either. You know what I'm saying? But if a chick got a good vibe with it and she know how to talk well and she not gonna overtalk you and you can see that, then you know what I mean, get a little drink or something and try to take it further, get the number. But if she not even gonna be respectful in the club while she trying to get a drink, don't even deal with it. Don't even deal with it. And personally, I feel like you could tell what kind of girl you dealing with. If she give you the IG, that's a no, man. Like if she feeling you, she gonna give you the phone number. You know what I'm saying? Any chick out there giving you the IG, like that's cool, but she probably for the streets because she probably get that thing to 3, 4, 5, 600 dudes. You know what I'm saying? Last week. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't even no point to be getting the IG unless you know what it's gonna be. That's just pound town. You know what I'm saying? You taking that out back, hitting it in the head, get out of here. But if she fly with it, you keep on the roster for a little bit. If she ain't trying to gold dig you too much. You know what I'm saying? But some of you dudes, you just be putting out for any chick. Putting out, putting out, putting out. Like, yo, you gotta chill, man. You really gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? Really gotta chill, man.
I went out last night, and I swear there were so many. we not going out because I'm not paying no 100 ball to get into nowhere.
100 ball?
Stand around and drink something. I do that at the crib. Now there are times where I'm like, hey, a smooth little 10, maybe a little 15, a little 20. Yeah, maybe I might come up off that. But 100? Nah,
not 100, dog. Can't do 100.
There's no way I'm paying that. There's no way I'm gonna justify that to myself to pay $100 to get into anywhere. In a way that it's not for me. And I'm not criticizing nobody that will. That's your money, and this is mine. You can spend 100. I'm gonna go spend $100 on some food and liquor and take to the crib and have a ball. It costs too much. Parking costs too much. To drink costs too much. I don't really go to the club, so that's not my thing anymore.
Listen, man, and that's why I tell people, you got to stay in your means. Like, for some people, 100 a lot of money. And then, like, if you throwing that 100 away just for a drink and you ain't going to clap nothing at the end, some people like, why do it? Like, my thing is, right, be more strategic. Why go out there and pay the 100 ball? Chances are you're not going to get laid. Not going to smash nothing, not going to grab nothing. You might as well just go out there, go on a hunt, and just get a date. Take a chick. At least that 100 is going towards you actually getting the chick on the team. That's why I never really mess with the bars and clubs and shit like that. Because unless you know you going to a joint and they DTF, you know what I'm saying, right off the bat, why? Go on a date, you spend 100, 150, at least you know you putting something in there. That's like renting a car versus buying a car, right? It's cool to rent a car because you ain't got to deal with the maintenance. But when you know you putting the money into the car and you getting some ownership, that's what it's like taking a chick on a date. That's why I'd rather do that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to take you on a date, I know I can spend that $150. I know I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, wine and dine you, show you what it's like to be around me, be funny, be charming, show the charisma, tall, it's a rap, successful. I know I'm going to get to see you again. At the club and bar, it's most likely you're not going to get to see these chicks. These chicks done spent move on the ball. He at the crib. Listen, most chicks that go out to the club, they got D waiting for them at the crib or at the dude crib. Either the dude like, yo, hit me when you done, I'm going to meet you at the crib. Or he like, hey, hit me when you done, come to my crib. Most of these chicks is not going home by themselves. And if they is, they going home with the girlfriend and they doing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They scissor ball McGall with it. You know what I'm saying? So understand these chicks is not going home alone. They already think, oh, I look too good. I ain't put this on for nothing. I'm going to go see. Yeah, they going to go see the ex. They going to go see the dude they met on Tinder, Bumble type or IG, one of the sneaky links, and they giving that box up. While you in there buying drinks, they going to be giving that box all the way up. So it's no point to be buying drinks for a chick in a bar. Just take a chick out on a date. Find a chick that you can take out on a date, whether it be on IG or something online, and then that's a better investment. There's no point of trying to invest into a chick, you know what I'm saying, at the club. It ain't gonna work. Now, if you just doing it to have fun, that's cool. But when you just trying to do that shit just to, you know what I'm saying, go out there, all right, yeah, I'm trying to get something, bro, chances are you're not popping anything, bro. Chances are you're not popping anything. That's a fact. You know what I mean? So stick with the better investment, man, and that's a date.
You basically going there as a dude to try to impress somebody and get the attention. Not all, but y'all already know what I mean. If you a single dude and you see a pretty girl, you want to try to talk to her, she may not be interested unless you're trying to buy her a drink. This is the number one thing that's actually new. You go to the club, let's say you want to dance with somebody, 95% of the time, women are only dancing on women. Whether that be their friends or women they don't know. Now, I don't know why they do that the whole night at the club. That's something you got to ask them, but these are all telltale signs.
I just told you why they do that. Because they got Jamal, Pookie, Tyrone ass nigga at the crib. They coming out to chill with their girls. And just to be annoying to their boyfriend or the dude they messing with because they won't wife them up. Oh, we ain't together. I'm going to go out. Dude, like, whatever, go ahead, go out. Just come back to the crib when you done. I'm going to either give you the key or just text me. I'm going to be up. That's what most niggas is. That's what I be doing. I'm not going to no club. Go ahead, have fun. Go ahead, shake your ass. I mean, you get hot in the ass, have some drinks. I know you're going to come back and you're going to throw that thing a little better. That's what most dudes is doing. The dudes you see at the club, they the cleanup niggas. They the niggas that get in the game the last second. They buying the drinks and doing the shit I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? buying the drinks. Like, bro, I'm not buying no chick no drink, man. Fuck I look like. What? You want a what? Excuse me? If anything, she gonna come to me, cause I don't even be playing like that, man. You gotta stay out them clubs. There just ain't no point. Like I said, unless you know you gonna be on a mission that night and you gonna be hunting Steph Curry in the 2016 finals, yeah. Like if you ain't hunting like that, you might as well not even go. Cause if you ain't shooting, it ain't no point, man. You gonna be in there shoot at one chick, she gonna turn you down. Your confidence gonna go down. You gonna be in there looking all stupid and shit. Like, nah, man. Nah. Just take your chick on a date. Keep that 150 or that money you was gonna spend on the bottle and just take the chick out on a date. Simple, y'all. Take them out on dates. Say no to the club. Say no to
To
the
the
bars.
club, build a skill, learn something. Just stay out of that environment. You don't got to waste your time there chasing something that you're not even going to get, you know?
I mean, he has a point. Okay, when you look at what you're paying for in regards to what you're getting, it's not much. Okay, because when you look at these clubs, nobody's dancing, right? Nobody's dancing. These clubs are not designed and optimized for people to dance and to socialize and to mingle. Right, some of the layouts for these clubs
That's a fact.
is kind of sectioned off. Okay, because I remember going to the club many years ago,
That's
where
a
you would
fact,
have the
yo.
sections and the
You
booths on the
definitely gotta understand, man. When you going out, man, they just trying to get money, man. And they built in these clubs. They know you just coming in there, you gonna buy shorty a drink, and she's not gonna stay around you. She gonna get that drink. She gonna go somewhere with her friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember I did some bottle services. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing well, better than the average guy. You know what I'm saying? Being modest, but you do a little bottle service. You have a couple chicks come over, and one thing I would tell my homies, man, before you invite a chick over, ask her do she got a boyfriend, bro? Cause if she got a boyfriend, she not playing, bro. She not coming over there to play fair. Now if she gonna say, yeah, I got a boyfriend, but it's whatever, she loving the crew. You know what I'm saying? I see a chick in my chair, I'm like, yo, you got a boyfriend? Yeah, I look at my homie. Bruh, what's up? You ain't check see if she got a boyfriend or not before you bring her back? You know what I'm saying? I don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you really gonna be out there shooting at these chicks, you gotta make sure they don't have no boyfriend. And if you gonna invest, like I just did it for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, took my homies out, took a couple of my workers out, showed them a good night, employee appreciation. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted them to shoot and get some chicks while they was out. Me, I ain't really worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Worried about business, but yeah, I mean, chicks came up to me. You know what I'm saying? But even then, you spending $1,000 to $1,500 on a section, and dudes ain't even popping nothing out there. Like I tell my homies, like, bro, y'all posted all up, acting like security and shit. Go get a number. You think I spent all this money so y'all could not get no box? Like, bro, you tripping, bro. You gotta get at these chicks if you gonna go to the bar. You really gotta be shooting like Steph Curry in the finals, man. That shit, you get turned down, keep shooting. Bow, bow, bow. Nobody cared, bro. If you go 1 for 60, it doesn't matter. That one could be, you know what I'm saying? That could be a roster piece. You could build around that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. And if you ain't willing to take them shots, you know what I'm saying? Why even go to the club? Waste your fucking money. You out there wasting $150? It's pointless, yo. It's pointless. Why you gonna waste $150 just to go out? And mind you, 150 on the low end. You know what I'm saying? If you out there popping bottles, buying sections, you spending at least $1,000. You know what I'm saying? And most dudes gonna be hurt by 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So need to be really shooting, man. If you ain't gonna shoot, stay out the club, man. Stay out the club, man.
outskirts of the club, right? And then you had the dance floor in the middle, right? So anyone that had a booth or a section, what have you,
I
they
don't even
grab a
like how
drink or
his
two,
voice sound. I ain't
go
gonna
right to the
cap.
dance floor, have a good time, okay, dance for a bit, go back to their section, maybe
Sound
relax
like
a little bit, grab another drink,
SquarePants.
socialize, and then they go right back to the dance floor. Okay, so although you had your booth, it still promoted you to dance and to mingle with other people. You fast forward to what's happening today. Everything is sectioned off. Okay, the dance floor is non-existent because it's kind of like having a
Most
party
bars
within
don't
a
have no
party.
booth
You know what
though.
I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Like you
saying?
have your section.
Most bars is just a bunch of niggas standing around, bunch of chicks at the bar because they sitting down because they feet hurt, or you got the corny niggas sitting at the bar. You know what I'm saying? Me, I sit at the bar because I know that's where the chicks come, and if I'm shooting, you know what I mean, they gonna come to the bar and I'm slam dunking shit all night. You know what I'm saying? And that's really if I'm on the prowl. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really be like that no more. I chill. Like I said, take a chick on a date. All that going to the bar shit is pointless. That's why they dying. Red pill is really showing dudes why you taking chicks to the. I mean, you going to the bar. Like it don't make sense. Why are you taking chicks to the bar? Or why you going to the bar to try to meet chicks? It's not a good place. Especially if you not the best looking dude or you not the best with women, best with talking or whatever. This is a fact. I mean, anybody who not good with that, you should be watching this shit. There's a lot of you dudes out here because a lot of you niggas ain't getting no ass. And a lot of you dudes don't know how to talk to women. So you gotta learn how to talk to women before you gonna go to the bar. Because unless you a Chad, you know what I'm saying? 6'1" and above, ain't no chicks coming up to you. Or you got some notoriety and she know who you is. If she don't know who you is, she not gonna come up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I go to a bar, a couple chicks come up to me. I mean, I'm tall, light skinned dude, light eyes. You know what I mean? In shape. They coming up and they getting body slammed. But for the most part, I ain't going to chicks and bars. You know what I mean? I play the side. You know what I mean? I let my homies do the work. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to get no action. But like I said, if I'm gonna be telling people to go to the bar, you gotta shoot. If you ain't bring your gun with you, get the fuck out the bar, man. Get the fuck out. You gotta be shooting at these chicks, man. You gotta be shooting. That's a fact. If you ain't shooting, bro, get out of there. Take the chicks on a date. You can take a chick on a nice date for 100. Find a chick online, whether it be IG, Facebook, TikTok. These chicks is throwing pussy, man. And they ain't throwing it in the bars. The chicks going to the bars, like I said, they really the fakers, bro. They got a chick they got a dude already waiting somewhere. Whether it's a side dude, the backup dude, the ex dude, whatever dude, they got somebody. The chicks that's online, you know what I'm saying, really on IG, like not really big, but they got a small following, got some kids or some shit. Those are Jones you'll be able to take out and get. And I ain't telling you to wife them up unless they real fly with a kid. You know what I mean? Because I don't really promote the kid shit, but you know what I mean? If you got a kid or you could deal with the kid thing, then do it. I know some dudes will be on there, oh, I don't tell you to date girls with kids and it. Man, listen, I'm gonna keep it honest, right? I'm gonna keep it honest. Yo, people with kids can't run that fast. So listen, if you gonna date chicks, this is why you niggas is fella. If you gonna date chicks with no kids, nigga, they move. They in Tulum, they in Belgium, they in the Netherlands. These chicks with no kids, nigga, they stable. They stable. They not running, nigga. You know what I'm saying? When Jason chasing the motherfucker in the movie, they got a kid. Oh, little Tommy, you get caught. It's a wrap. But when you chasing that single bitch, bro, she tie them shoes up. She out of there, bro. Now type shit. Y'all keep chasing me out of these chicks with kids because these motherfuckers online telling you, oh, don't date women with kids. I'm in the red pill. Shut the fuck up, man. Half these niggas ain't even getting no bitches and they show you online. Oh, I didn't have a girlfriend until I was 30. Yeah, nigga, you was a lame. We knew you was a lame. You get on here watching Rolo Tomasi and the other old dude, and now these niggas think they coaches. Nigga, I'm a coach. Nigga, I get bitches for real, nigga. You niggas don't get no bitches in real life, bro. Stop it. You out here trying to teach niggas how to date. You don't even date. You don't date, nigga. Stop. Stop camping. You niggas don't even date, and you out here giving out information, bro. Telling, oh, I wouldn't let my girl post on IG, and I ain't even gonna say the nigga name, you know what I mean? Because I fuck with some of his content, but you out here telling niggas, oh, I wouldn't let my girl do this, do that. Man, she doing everything you fucking said, and then left you for a bum ass nigga. And you a millionaire. That's another thing. These chicks don't really give a fuck about how much money you got, bro. These chicks don't really give a fuck, and I'm gonna tell you why they don't give a fuck about how much money you got. This is a fact. Think about it, right? When you go for a job, right, that is in high demand and they got a lot of high qualities and shit, most people don't want to work there because they know it take a lot of qualifications, a lot of shit that you got to do to keep the job, right? Same thing when you dealing with a nigga like me. I get money. I got a lot of expectations out of a chick. And these chicks ain't dealing with that shit. They don't care if you tall, handsome, or none of that. They might give you some pussy, but after a while, they gonna be like, yeah, bro, you too much. You too much. That's a fact, bro. When you too much for a chick and you got too many requirements, these chicks really not gonna deal with you. And y'all niggas can be out here like, oh yeah, y'all say what? Bro, that's cat, bro. Only chick who really gonna fuck with you for your money is a gold digger, bro. That's a fact. All these niggas out here lying, telling y'all money matter. Yeah, it matters to an extent when you get a girl who give a fuck about you and you want to make a way for her and yourself and your kids. But other than that, when you meet a chick and you got money and you leave with that shit, nigga, she's going to school your bitch ass. She going to take all that bread from you because she know you's a sucker. So all these red pill dudes telling y'all, oh, get some money, chicks gonna come, your options gonna go up. That's cat, nigga. That's cat. Half you niggas is not good looking. You gonna be making a little bit of money, right? Half you niggas gonna be making a little bit of money. Probably short, probably overweight, not that good looking, not good with women. You're not gonna keep that bitch. You gonna get her, she gonna come around you, she gonna get some bread out you, and she's gonna go. She might not even give you no box. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I do agree with is, yeah, if you want to be patient and you want to do the slow burn, yeah, you can get out there and have all them expectations and requirements for the chicks. But these chicks make their own money so they don't have to deal with that. Why do you think chicks make their own money and get a degree? Because, nigga, they not dealing with you. They don't care if you make money. You know why? Because you the nigga being told by the real pill that, oh, I'm not going to give you the money. So, of course, they don't want to deal with you. They like, nigga, you got money. Why am I going to deal with you when you ain't giving up no money? When they be saying, oh, the red pill, the red pill dude saying, oh, the rappers be simping. Yes, nigga, because they know if they gonna get a bad bitch and you got all this money and you ain't gonna give it to them, what's the point of her messing with you with money if you not giving her none? I'm not telling you to give her money, but I'm just saying these niggas in the red pill don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? With most of that shit. And that's a fact. You gotta understand that shit. You can't be saying, hey, I got all this. You know what I mean? That's like saying, hey, to a hungry motherfucker, yo, come over here, I got a bunch of food, but you can't eat none. Nigga, they out. They trying to go to a crib where the motherfuckers giving the food at. But you niggas be listening to these red pill motherfuckers like they really telling y'all something. These niggas is weird and don't even go outside and don't get no bitches at all. At all. And I'm all about red pill as far as like waking up to life and opening your eyes up and shit. But the relationship shit, that should be blowing me, bro. Because these niggas be capping. Have these niggas just start getting chicks when they start getting motion online. You ain't get no chicks when ain't nobody know who you was, man. You ain't get no bitches. I've been getting bitches since I was a chef. Ain't nobody know me online. I wasn't making millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody know me nowhere except in my hood. You know what I mean? Or my neighborhood or whatever the chicks where I was dealing with, wherever I was working. And I got respect because I was outside talking and I had a good mouthpiece. No diddy shit. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas out here telling, oh, do this, do X, Y, Z, like this dude talking. He got some right shit he's saying, but he's a square. He's a square, bro. Most of these chicks, bro, whether it's white, black, Hispanic, they all into the hip hop community, bro. They all into the culture. So these chicks not really dealing with no square, bro. Yeah, they don't want to deal with Pookie Tyrone, but they gonna fuck with Jamal, Jaquise ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Chris, you know what I mean? Tyreek. Facts. So stop letting these niggas keep telling y'all, oh, you gotta have money, but you can't give them no money. Nigga, these chicks is not fucking with you. they not gonna mess with you, yo. They not gonna mess with you at all unless you thorough. Most of you niggas is not thorough. Most of you niggas is not fly. Most of you niggas is not lit. That's a fact. The average nigga is not lit. He not throwing that shit on. He throwing on that Walmart shit, that Amazon shit, which is cool. But these chicks got options now. They want the nigga who gonna blow that bag on them, take them out, do all that fly shit. So it's like, understand why you see these niggas, like if you watching Fresh and Fit, and I'm gonna bring up these niggas, right? And I ain't even wanna bring up these niggas, because I fuck with some of these shit, but not a lot of these shit. You see why Fresh getting more bitches and why Myron not getting no bitches. Myron is super firm, right? At least so we thought until the shit came out with his girl, Angie, right? Niggas that, you know what I mean? Fresh out there giving that shit up. He can say anything he want. When them chicks flying in from Alaska and Canada, bro, you taking them out, bro. They not buying their own shit. You ugly as shit, nigga. They not coming down all the way down there. They coming down there because you showing emotion with the cars. You showing emotion with the pod. They coming on the pod, then you buying them shit and you bombing them. Which is cool. But stop capping like you not. We know the lover boy game. I know the lover boy game. I'm not giving no bread up though. But I look way better than Fresh and I got way better game than Fresh. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I fuck with Fresh. But I'm just saying they be lying about the game. Myron a little bit tougher. That's a fact. So he not gonna get chicks like that, bro. They can talk all that shit. Oh, my argument, man. He just started getting bitches like that, bro. He just started getting bitches like that. Yeah, in some areas, back in 2015 when he was younger, now the internet is open. Hip hop community is open. Everybody live the hip hop culture way. White, black, Chinese, it don't matter, bro. They in the culture. Hip hop is now pop culture. The way we dress, all that shit, pop culture, bro, all the words we use has integrated into one. So it's really no more pop culture. You know what I mean? It's really no more hip hop. That shit is all one. It's American culture now. Everybody live the same. So if you gonna date a chick and you gonna be a square, you might get a little joint like that. But when another nigga come by with the tattoos, he got the bag, he tall, he's gonna fuck your chick. That's a fact. That's a fact. So stop listening to these niggas telling you to be a square. These chicks who squares is not dating niggas that squares. You know what I'm saying? These chicks got flavor, they got sauce. You go online now, you see the white girls on TikTok, they got rhythm. You know why? Because they in the hip hop community now. They didn't need rhythm before when they was dancing to the now they dancing to you know what I'm saying? They dancing to shit that boot bap, that 808 drum in there. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. So stop just believing they buy until you really go out there and test that shit yourself. They tell you, oh, don't date women with kids. Bro, who you gonna date? If you living in the city, bro, most of these chicks got kids. That's a fact. That's a fact. One or two. I ain't telling you to wife them up. But yeah, you chicks with kids. Especially if you live in any metropolitan area out here, man. From the East Coast, the West Coast, up north, Midwest. These mug got kids, bro. These chicks got kids. That's a fact. That's a fitty knack, man. Everybody who don't be believing in that shit, they be capping, yo. Acting like they don't date chicks with kids. That's it. Bro, unless you 22, you know what I'm saying? Fresh out of college, about to get out of college. Yeah. But when you 25, 26, 30, 35, bro, chicks got kids, bro. And if they ain't got kids, they're a problem. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Most of these chicks without kids is a problem, bro. And they selling you scrambled eggs because they never gonna have kids, too. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. And mind, I ain't trying to alienate my women followers, women subscribers, none of that. I'm just talking facts. I'm not saying don't date women with kids. I'm not telling you that. But you better do your homework and your research. If our baby dad is Lord John, if our baby pop anybody name with two names or a dot at the end of their name or one letter, Lord M dot, Lord Mook Mook, it's a dub, nigga. You better not mess with her. You better not mess with her. Do your research. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your research if you going to mess with a chick, with a kid, and you somewhere near the hood. Because all the bad chicks is online. They bad. And they got kids, bro. Them chicks look good. They got kids. They going to be online. And, you know what I mean? The super, super good girls, they might got a little Facebook for their cousins, their aunts, uncles, brothers, and sisters, IG, 400-500 followers. You know what I'm saying? Might be private or something like that. But the chicks who bad and they giving that box up, they online, bro. They got two kids, Lil Mama, Pop Mama Senior. Don't fuck with her because Mama Senior play with them things. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand where you at and what realm you in, man. You know what I'm saying? Because most dudes, you not living in the area where chicks don't have kids. And if you go to Miami, yeah, Miami flying in all the hottest chicks with no kids, or at least lying about having no kids, is they trying to make it in, whether it be social media, OF, they trying to make it in something, right? But if you in a regular area, chicks is having kids, bro. They getting glazed. They having kids, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm with some of the stuff with the red pill stuff, but people got to understand, red pill don't just mean about dating. It just mean about you woke up to the reality of real life and you stepped out of the matrix. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I mean? I want all y'all to be better, man. That's a fact. I want all y'all to date better. But you not going to be dating better. You got too many restrictions and you ain't doing that good. These dudes be out here working at Walmart and shit. Like, oh, I don't know girls with kids. I don't date girls with Instagrams. I don't date girls with Facebooks. I don't date girls who go on vacations. Like, bro, you make $30,000, you bum, and you 4'9". Who do you think want to be with you, bro? Nobody. So now you sitting at home whacking it all crazy. to OF or to one of them websites looking all stupid. Talking about, yeah, I follow my guys. And, bro, you a clown, bro. Go out there and get a chick, bro. You do scare me who sit at home and just whack all day, bro. Those are the kind of dudes you need to stay away from. You know what I'm saying? You need to go talk to a chick somewhere, whether it be online, in person, or something. For real.
Have your booth. The people that you came in with is probably the only people that you're going to socialize with. Okay, because everything is sectioned off. There's no common area for people to dance and to politic, have a good time, okay, meet new people. So it forces you to stay in your bubble.
Also, why do y'all be getting sections at the club? For real. Like, did you just want to have a little separate mini party away from everybody else? If so,
Nah, I will say, bro, depending on where you at in life, right? Now, me, like I said, I'm a business owner, been owning businesses for years. Depending on where you at in life and what city you live in, bottle service is the best thing, I promise you. Cause you, like me, I don't like people already. Hate niggas. You know what I'm saying? Love chicks, but even they get annoying. I gotta be around a certain type of chick. You know what I'm saying? But if you get bottle service, you got your own section. You usually got your own waitress, where she got one or two little tables or sections, and you got your own setup. You got your liquor, you got your juices, you got your ice. They bringing you food. You can't do all that shit when you standing out in the middle of the club. People bumping you, knocking shit all on your fresh clothes. Me, I get fresh when I go out. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time. When I go out, I throw that shit on, especially if I'm going somewhere where I'm getting bottle service. I'm pulling out the Prada, the Burberry shit, the Gucci. That's a fact. Louboutins, all that shit. But dudes like that, he probably not doing too well. So bottle service for him, or maybe he is doing well. Bottle service for him just ain't something he like doing. But I will say, depending on what level and what class you at in life, because as you make more money, your class is going to go up. The same things you tolerated before, you not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have been cool with getting an Uber boy showing up in a 99 Ultima or whatever the year is they got to have, door purple and the rest of the car blue. You was cool with that when you was broke. When you get money, you probably going to be cool, you know what I'm saying, getting the Premier or the Lyft Black or whatever they got. You know what I'm saying? The same, but when you make money, your bottle service is going to change. Like, you're not going to be standing out there all them broke motherfuckers. You get a little money now, paying $1,500 to $2,000 for bottle service, and you getting it the way you want. You got chicks in your section. You ain't got to worry about dudes all lagging all over your chicks. Listen, it's different, man. I've done it multiple times. But like I said, it's all about the level you at. And you got to find a good club that got a good price, because some of them clubs be overcharging like crazy. Like, I'm not paying no $800 for no bottle of Hennessy, bro. And I don't even drink. It's going to be for the hoes that come over. I don't even know if you can say that word on YouTube, but hey, my bad. I only said it once, but yeah, it ain't no one size fits all thing for everybody. Dude saying what he's saying, yeah, I don't rock like that. When I go out, I need bottle service. I don't even feel right.
You could have controlled the music there, and you would have paid way less for alcohol. Don't get me wrong, when I was clubbing way back in the day, I'm not that old, but when I was clubbing, I would get sections here and there, not all the time, like occasions.
Line up, nigga, you get a section.
But I would never be in the section. I would be on the dance floor with everybody else partying. Like, back then, you weren't clubbing if you didn't leave the club drenched in sweat. The ladies' blowouts were blown out. Hair was cooked up, wigs were lifted, bro. Clothes might have been a little ripped, heels broken off. Man. White shoes were now brown and tan because they've been stepped on many times. But you didn't care. You were partying. You were having a great time. But folks,
I don't know where he be at, where he be drenched in sweat. Like, nah, man. I be drenched in, you know what I'm saying, chicks all over in my section. Nah, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, everybody different, man. I guess where he from, they dance out there. You know what I'm saying? That's cool if that's what you went to. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, my thing, I don't tell everybody to go to the club unless you know how to talk. Because if you go to the club, you're going to need that to talk. You're going to have a whisper game because that music loud. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to really have to be that bold when you're going to the bar in the club. Or if not, and this is the thing, if you're going to go to the bar in the club, you can practice, right? But you got to have somebody with you who know what they doing and been getting chicks for a long time. It can't just be you watching YouTube videos. Yeah, that's cool. Unless the dude doing the YouTube videos, you could call and he could give you some pointers. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna need some real live action to help you out. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these dudes, man, they don't know what they doing when they outside, man.
I feel like what you see, the men are different.
Different.
The men are much more
Respectful, no, because like before you could have like you be dancing and then after a while you gotta turn back like who the heck is this? No, I could be pushing back like he ain't gonna come. Right? Like I hear doing the most work.
Sir, grab this wine.
When
No, but
he's
it's
even the one they ain't coming for wine no more. Like this man not
the whole
watching.
touching thing, because I always used to have an SPD and it used to make me so annoyed when you pass people, they gotta touch you.
Yeah, that's
especially the men. Now,
nobody hands
Don't
up,
even
girl.
come and talk. I was
Nah.
surprised.
So y'all complain about dudes not dancing, right? Why are we dancing in the club when y'all don't even want to dance? 80% of y'all don't even want to talk to the dudes that's in there. And I ain't saying me, I'm just saying dudes that I be hearing. I mean, they be talking about it, but chicks don't be wanting to dance with the dudes. I ain't one time I went out, me and my homie, and he went to go grab the chick arm, but he was behind me and he reached over. And she looked back and thought it was me. And the friend looked back and said, "Don't grab my friend." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yo, that wasn't me. Like, don't touch her. That's rude." I looked at him. I said, "Bro, why would you do that? Got them thinking I could grab them." Like, bro, I don't be doing that because I don't really be, you know what I'm saying, pressed over chicks and like when I go out to the bar or club. I don't do that. But you know what I mean, my young boy, he be shooting that shit, which is cool. I like the shooting. I don't shoot no more. I be chilling in the club. You know what I'm saying? But if you gonna go out, man, you gotta be shooting in the club, bro. And I don't mean shooting with the, you know what I'm saying? I mean trying to get the numbers. YouTube, in case y'all wanna miscombobulate what I'm saying. Shooting mean getting women or talking to women in the club, okay? Talking to women in the club. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to this, man.
Somebody told me, hey,
honestly,
it was very shocking.
I'm kind of confused that you guys sound like you're upset. You don't get
no, because
butt brushed
now,
anymore.
look,
She's
when we
tight.
used to get touched, it was annoying.
You
but
wanted to get butt
no,
brushed.
but you
do I
go
get butt
in
brushed?
to the complete opposite side. You need a balance. Don't touch me up disrespectfully.
Right.
But pull up on me. Pull up
your
your
back.
back. Just walk.
Shorty. Showing with the braids was a hit stick, you know what I'm saying? And another thing I hate too, yo, about these red pill people, man, they literally be telling people, "Oh, every chick is average." No, they not, bro. Dudes will be replying in. I see the messages. "Oh, she's a 0. She's a 1." Like, bro, no, they not, bro. And if you think that, bro, you probably don't like women. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Shorty right here, little light skin John, Lisa 6. You know what I'm saying? Easy 6. And that's a good John. Because most Johns, even the hottest John, between the 7 and the 8. You got a few 9s out here. Never really seen a 10. You know what I'm saying? Megan Fox, she close. But never really seen a 10 out here, man. 5 and 6s is most chicks. You know what I mean? Because most chicks is right there at average and below. Then you got the 6s. 6 going to be popping out. 7s and 8s, that's where you start to get into that upper echelon. You know what I'm saying? Chicks is at the top of their beauty. You know what I'm saying? They can make money off of it, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But these dudes online to be acting like chicks is a 0. Oh, she's a 0. She's a 1. Like, cut it out, man. Cut it out. And if you gonna get money, man, yeah, don't be trying to take no chick out to no damn TGI Fridays, bro, unless she say that's her favorite spot. For real, these chicks is gonna embarrass you now. If you gonna get a date and make sure it's the right date. Don't be out here trying to get a date, penny pinch, take a chick, you know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, you gonna do that and you gonna waste your money. You gonna waste your $150 trying to take a chick to a bad place. Just take it somewhere, all right, where you can spend like $150. Like I think a good dinner where a chick get 1 or 2 drinks, maybe, because she's driving. You get a drink or so, get a nice little dinner. You gonna spend about 120 with the tip. You know what I'm saying? That's for a nice little level 4 joint, level 5, depending on what kind of chick you get. If you get a 6 or 7, you're gonna have to take her to a nice joint. You know what I'm saying? Gonna have to take her to a nice joint. And me, I'm not taking no any chick to no crap Capital Grill, Del Frisco's, Ocean Prime. You know what I'm saying? Seasons 52. Like, no, that's like a next level up. date 3, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But don't be taking no chick to no Fridays, bro. Like for me, I think Olive Garden cool. I know the chick ain't want to go to Cheesecake Factory, but the Cheesecake Factory is alright in some cases. You know what I'm saying? Cheesecake Factory is definitely alright in some cases. I know people be acting like it's not because the chick was in there complaining, oh, the Cheesecake Factory is that we like, bro, the Cheesecake Factory is an alright little joint. You know what I'm saying? And it's usually situated around nicer spots. You know what I'm saying?
Why men don't go to the club anymore.
It costs too much. Parking costs too much. To drink costs too much.
A lot of people might disagree with this. I've seen this several times on the internet and several different blogs. But this is why masturbation is so dangerous. Because you're classically conditioning your body how to please you.
Right.
And so in masturbation, you allow your mind to go in this fantasy realm, or you watch pornography and you're pleasing yourself, and you have literally taught yourself how to reach a peak. And what that does is it teaches you how to please you. And the acts of sex is really not just about you. And this is so huge, I'm not going to go in depth, but there are a lot of people, the reason they don't enjoy it is because the partner is classically conditioned how to please themselves.
So good.
And so since, you know, they never really detoxed.
I didn't even know this one was coming up next, y'all, but the way I feel about masturbation for men, I got another video I'm about to release tomorrow, so I ain't really want to even talk about this yet, but I think if you masturbating as a man, I'm going to just come out and say it, man. I don't think that's an act of a straight man. That's like the act itself. Not saying that you are, but that act is a, you know what I'm saying, homosexual act, I believe. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I've been argued, you know what I mean, with about it. My pop, God rest his soul, before he passed, he argued with me about it. But I just feel like masturbation is not an act of a straight man. You a man, you pleasuring yourself. That's not cool to me. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get with a woman, you shouldn't be releasing, man. You shouldn't be letting that thing go. If you going in the sock, listen, man. Just for me, I just know. If I know a dude, he said, "Oh yeah, I was doing this and doing that." You like, yo, that shit's weird, bro. I mean, I've done it before, and I always felt weird about it, and I never knew why until I put it together. Like, yeah, jerking off is not an act of a straight man. And I know most dudes gonna disagree because they like jerking it. You know what I'm saying? Dirty, you know what I'm saying? Dirty dudes. But it's not an act of a straight man. And I'll stand on that and I'll argue it down. You know what I'm saying? And I know most people not gonna like that. Most dudes not gonna like it. But hey, everybody ain't gotta like anything, man. I got my own mind. That's a fact. And women, I understand why women do it. Women pleasuring themselves, that's a different thing. But a man pleasuring himself, that is not a straight man's act. You are not thinking like a heterosexual male while you're doing that. You're just thinking as a person who can't control himself. You know what I mean? You got to beat off. It's just, nah, not a good thing, man. Not a good thing. And I wouldn't tell anybody to be beating off. You know what I mean? My pop be arguing me down. What about if you in jail? I said, bro, everybody not in jail, bro. And even if you is, you put yourself there by whatever you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not cool, man. I don't agree with that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else he got to say. Look like he about to say something.
Learn self-control and learn self-government and learn self-mastery
so good.
and have been renewed in the mind. Yeah. They carry the same mindset over in sex and they try to get theirs. Right. Well, the other person's not fulfilled. The other person's not satisfied. Yeah. But you've already trained yourself. I'm getting mine. It's about me. Yeah, I'm getting mine. I think we really have to understand that it's necessary for God to rewire how we view sex. Mm-hmm. Really. If we keep watching all of these sitcoms and listening to all of this music, 90s R&B messed us up. If we keep indulging in all these
on my screen. Bruh. No bueno, man. Yeah, I'm not really with that, y'all. But we about to end this stream, man. We gonna be streaming probably 3 to 5 times a week, man. Y'all ain't catch the stream. Whoever just popped on, go back and check it out, man. We out. Come on.